Good morning, everybody. Day 7 of our adventures of hanging out with the Vandersons on the Caribbean coast. Hopefully you saw yesterday's episode over on their channel. So we're trying to show you what it's like to live and travel in a van day to day, so you're not missing anything. I woke up first thing this morning. Curt had already had breakfast, I can tell, because I can see the dishes drying. And now it looks like he's outside setting up our patio area. So we stretch this rug out right here between the two vans and we bring out our chairs. Danny's been keeping the sand area nice and clear. It's like we got a yard and a patio and an awesome neighbor. So I think I'm gonna make us some coffee. I'm gonna have some breakfast. And let's see what we can get into today. I think that during this 2-week series with the Vandersons, you guys are going to learn that almost every day there's some sort of maintenance or chore to do in a van. Just like at home, mowing the yard, sweeping the porch, cleaning the gutters. Today, we have a slow drain in our sink. Curt thinks it may be time to get in here and clean out the P-trap. That's a pain in the butt, even in a big house. But as you guys can see, in a tiny little van, there's not much room at all. But we've cleaned everything out from under there and Curt's getting after it. So let's see if that fixes our slow drain.
All right, so we have one of these P-traps for our sink, and yeah, it's all nasty.
Wait, hold on. Warning, this is gross. Okay.
So I gotta go in here, clean it out, take it out, clean it out, put it back in there. So that's what I'm doing right now.
So Curt was right. The slow drain is because this pipe needed to be cleaned out.
All right, so I cleaned it all up. Now I gotta put it back in so our sink drains and our stinky water stays outside where it belongs. So here I go.
Back into the teeny tight hole that is our kitchen cabinet. Good job, Curty. Today's maintenance operation is almost over. So there we go. Now we can get back to enjoying the fun parts of van life.
Yeah.
I guess that's the area where some people got robbed that one time.
Yeah, at the end of the road.
Is it
Because
right
this road doesn't go all the way through.
Oh, I didn't.
It's a dead end down there.
Even, I didn't go super far, but it felt far coming along the beach back.
Yeah.
But it gets really, really remote.
Yeah, it does. It looks nice.
Maybe we ride.
We got the cool view of the.
Well, we got the nice little V campsite, yard, patio going on.
Right at the edge of the reef. It's pretty ideal for exploration.
So did you go all the way down to the end?
No, I just went probably half a kilometer over here.
Okay, well, because we were thinking about getting the bikes out today, so maybe we go down there.
Yeah.
There's that painted eucalyptus tree up there. It'd be nice for snow to see that.
I love a good bike ride.
Yeah, maybe there's some little shops or something we'll stop in up there. So I don't know, whatever.
Sounds good.
Hey, Emily.
Yeah?
Sounds like we're riding bikes today.
Woohoo! Let's do it!
All right, guys. It sounds like maybe we all agree that this campsite is so epic, we may stay one more day and do some more exploring. Plus, Curt still hadn't got a lobster.
Danny got a big old fish though. That was a big giant fish, man. That thing was huge.
It was crazy.
And it was so delicious too.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Let's get the morning underway. Start thinking about what time we're going to do this bike ride. I don't know if y'all can see over there, but we may have a storm approaching. So these guys are going to hurry up and try to get in a snorkel. And let's see what happens. But that definitely looks like some clouds and rain headed our way. Hopefully not. Danny, will it away.
I can see Thor up there.
Come on, Thor, go the other way.
Oh, that's what people frequently call me, Thor.
All right, right, these guys are geared up. They got the spear, they got the camera, they got a big old ocean. Go get them.
Let's go.
Storm's getting closer. I can see they're staying fairly close to shore, which is good and surprising with these two. I don't know if y'all can see them, but they're right out there, maybe 100 feet off, but right in the middle of the reef. There is literally a coral reef right in front of our campsite. So everything looks safe, even though the storm does seem to be getting closer. Kind of hoping this storm goes away. We wanted to do a bike ride today, but we'll have to see what happens. At least these two are getting in a snorkel. I know that Emily's in there doing some work. That's what I'm about to do, work on editing a video for you guys. While those guys are out snorkeling, I thought I'd pop in and give you guys an update on my whole getting healthy journey, losing the 60 pounds so I can get my knee replacement done when we're down in Colombia. So the good news is the weight is coming off. At the time I filmed this video, I am down 24 pounds. So that's pretty good. We've been eating incredibly healthy, doing no bread, no pasta, chicken breast and lean pork, fruits and veggies, no rice, no sugar. But Curt is an amazing cook and is using tons of spices to make the food taste good. So I'm incredibly lucky to have him helping me and cooking us healthy food. Every once in a while, he pulls his off to the side and adds some sour cream, or he'll cook his a little separate with some butter or some creamy sauce. But I've been doing really good, and it's mainly, or not mainly, but a lot to do with the support I'm getting from you guys. It is amazing, and I'm humbled by it and a bit overwhelmed in a good way by all the support, all the comments, all the private messages, all the tips and tricks that have helped you, and the encouragement. So I want to say thank you for that. That has been incredibly helpful. And I know I've gotten several messages and comments from you guys that some of you are doing this with me and trying to get a little bit healthier. So I want to send some of that encouragement back to you guys. I know it's hard. I have a very big motivator because my knees hurt so bad, but I have been up and down and struggled with weight my whole life. So I know it's hard, and know that even though I'm not sitting there with you right now talking to you, I feel like I know every single one of you. And I think we can do this, guys. We can all drop the few pounds we need to drop and just make everything work a little bit better on our body, including our knees. So we can do it, guys. So stay strong, stay motivated. You got this, okay? So the next update is, I believe my cortisone shots have wore off. I am back in some pretty good pain, having to do a lot of icing, and missing some of the activities I was able to do a little bit of when the cortisone was helping. I can only get one more cortisone shot before the planned surgery date, because you can't get cortisone within 3 months of the surgery. I guess it increases the chance of infection. So I think maybe within the next 2 weeks, I will try to get to the capital here in Costa Rica, maybe get another cortisone shot to kind of help carry me through until we get to Colombia and can get this darn knee fixed. So I gotta tell y'all, I'm scared to death for the surgery because it just sounds so horrible. But all the messages I've got from you guys about how it was 1,000,000% worth it once you got through the couple of weeks of pretty bad after surgery rehab, that you don't regret it at all. That has helped. So let's do it. Let's get some more of this weight gone and get a new knee. All right, back to the fun part of the video. All right, the guys are back. The report is that it was very rough. Visibility was eh. Looks like the rain is still coming. Emily's still working. Kurt's putting the chairs away so they stay dry. We rolled in the awning. I think we're hunkering down till the rain's over. So we'll see y'all when the rain's over, guys. Change of plans, guys. The rainy day kind of shook up our itinerary. So we're on the move. I don't think we're moving far. Mainly we need to find some water. And we know this stretch of beach is beautiful. So we're gonna go scope out some possible other campsites while we're looking for some water. Report back to the Vandersons, who need to find a shower. So if our next campsite has a shower, that's good for them. If not, they'll need to go up the road where they found a pay shower they can use before they come to the next camp. So we're on the move, looking for another epic campsite. Kurt's got the camp all cleaned up. You ready to move, Curt?
Yeah, I gotta put the safety hook on.
Okay. Safety hook going on the attic. Then we're on the move. Coastline through here is just beautiful. And on and off, there's lots of places, like there's one right there. You could just pull in with a van and camp. So a lot of the locals come out here for the day, but at night it gets pretty quiet. The fishermen come at night. This is a nice stretch of coast to explore with a van or a camper or with tents on bicycles, however you do it. And then 5 miles up the road were all those hotels and hostels. So this is a nice place to put on the vacation list, guys, no matter how you travel. So as we're headed not far away, like 5 minutes away from that other camp. Man, look at those cool trees right there, guys. They're huge, huge. We found a cool little road. Look at this road, guys. Taking us right down to the Caribbean coast. And it's moving day, kind of. So Vanna's on the dash, of course.
Looking for some water.
Yeah, gotta find some water. So, but this place looks awesome in here.
So our little exploration's not going so well. We came through a dead end, through a bunch of steep mud puddles and holes, mud, low branches. So we're kind of backing out of there, backtracking to see if we can figure out where to get some water. Water, showers right there. One problem is here, you can camp here, but it's right on the edge of the road. And all these places have showers.
Pretty much sums it up for this area for us. Big giant no camping sign. So we're still on the lookout for water. That's our top priority. Find some water. I think maybe tomorrow they'll come back down here. There's a national park. They might hike it. Who knows? There's definitely no camping here. So water, and then probably back to our campsite we just left. All right, stopping for some bananas and maybe some pineapple. 2 very yummy looking mangoes and a big old bunch of the tiny bananas that we like so much. Curt loves the tiny bananas. They're super sweet, right, Curty?
Yep, they're good. I like them.
Okay. Update. Like 2 hours later. Our adventure out to find water for the van is not going well. We have not found it yet. And we haven't really found a much better campsite than the little section of beach we were at. So we did just get a recommendation from a little hotel that we might be able to get water at the gas station. So we're headed up the road. Hopefully we can get some water there. And then we'll head back down and try to find us a nice little parking spot just like the one we had, right, Kurt?
Yep. Sounds like a great idea.
So nothing exciting going on, but we thought we would update you. The Vandersons did find them a place to take a shower. They do not have a shower in their van, so every once in a while they gotta scope out a place for that. So hopefully we reconvene at a cool little campsite, 30 minutes or so. All right, we found water 30 minutes away from our campsite that we left this afternoon. Many stops and asking for water later. We found it at the gas station on the main road. It's got a slow spigot, so it's taken a while. And we'll need to circulate it through our filters quite a bit just to be safe. But the good news is, what's the good news, Kurt?
We have water.
We have
Mission
water.
accomplished.
And now we're headed back to find us a nice, relaxing camp. Kurt has gone into the grocery store to try to recharge the SIM card for his cell phone. That's how he gets data down here. He buys a SIM card in each country, and it is expired. So right now he doesn't have cell service or internet connection. So he is trying to get that fixed. And we're still trying to head back to our camp. We're about 20 minutes away. I think the moral of today's video, guys, is it's not always perfect in van life. You know, some days you wake up with these great intentions and everything's going to be great. And that's usually the part y'all see. But with this 2-week series, we're making sure you see it all. And today just kind of turned into a bit of a mess, you know? I mean, we couldn't find water. The campsites we were looking at didn't turn out to be right. Yeah, the cell phone ran out of data. But we're hoping that when we get back up here, we find a nice camp spot. We're going to meet up with the Vandersons. They found a little restaurant. And we hope we can get this day back on track. But it is getting close to 4 o'clock, so it's not always great. But let's see if we can get it turned around. Okay. The day got better. I know I was complaining just a little in the last vlog, but the day for sure got better. We got back, we found a campsite, and something we had not updated you guys on is when we were in San Jose getting the maintenance done on the van and staying at the hotel, we met this great couple, Bea and Robert. And they're originally from Texas, but a couple of months ago they moved to Punta Uva, which is exactly where we're at. So we hooked up with them today. We stopped by their house. They have an amazing, awesome house. They're getting settled in, furniture getting delivered. Very exciting time for those guys. And about 100 yards away is our campsite. So we'll get to see them more, hopefully tomorrow or maybe later tonight. She came down and had a cocktail with us at the little restaurant right across the street. We've got a new campsite, but it is pitch dark outside, so we can't show it to you. But the day did get much better. I know it wasn't exciting, but our purpose in this little 2 weeks of everyday vlogging with the Vandersons on what it's like to live and travel in a van is to show you all of it. It's not always epic. Sometimes you're driving around for 2.5 hours looking for drinking water, but it all turned out okay. So in the morning, to get a glimpse of our new camp spot on this amazing strip of epic coastline on the southern Caribbean coast of Costa Rica, you're going to want to head over to the Vandersons channel because they'll be covering it tomorrow. And hopefully you meet our new friends that have just moved to this area in that video. And with that, we'll see you guys in the morning. Cheers. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!